Yeah.
Yeah, we're back with another episode of
Rotted
Frijoles
Beans.
Rancios.
Episode 20. This week we're gonna go over Rush Hour 2. All right. So, what's your guys' initial thoughts?
See, my initial thoughts, man. You know, there's this part in the movie where Chris Tucker or Kara punches Jackie Chan, and he's like, "Hey, y'all look alike." Bless you.
Bless
Thank you.
Bless you. And yeah, and I thought it was the funniest thing. But initial thoughts, I mean, it's Rush Hour, man. The chemistry's there. The vibes are there. The
Probably one of the
comedy's
best duos of all
there. The
time.
comedy is there. Dude, Ricky Tan is there.
Ricky Tang. Ricky
Sorry,
Tang.
It's
Ricky
Tan.
Tang.
Tang. I said Tang.
Tang?
It's Tan.
Go.
First name Pooh?
I said
Yeah.
Tang.
Oh yeah, Pooh Tang.
Ricky Tan is there?
Fucking, you guys had to put. I was gonna say you guys had Poontang. I was say Tang, the orange Tang.
Yeah.
Shit bomb.
But everything's there, man. And then he thinks that they're gonna get Mushu. But
That he almost gets Mushu.
I know. But remember, he thinks that Kara is dead.
Yeah.
Not Carter. Carter doesn't get Mushu.
No, but
I say he
remember
almost
Jackie
gets
Chan.
Mushu.
Remember he's like this in the car, and he's like, "We're supposed to get Mushu together," and he's like, and he's by himself. But then they both end up going in the same boat. But initial thoughts, comedy movie, man. Such a great movie. Sorry, the alcohol's kind of hitting a little bit, so I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
calm now.
Nice.
So
That's you calm?
You're talking up a storm.
yeah, but that wasn't the alcohol hitting. Now it's like it's getting there, and I'm like, life is okay.
Yeah.
It'll be
Safe to
okay.
say that he
I
likes
come
it.
to realize that.
I
Like,
kind of really,
Yeah.
like this movie good. You know, I'm unemployed still. I don't know if we introduced ourselves, but
We did.
We
No.
well,
we
this
did
is a different episode. This is for like the. This is actually for YouTube. Another one. Damn, bitch. What are we? I bitch. Hold on. They're about to fall. They're about to fall. But initial thoughts. Very good.
You like it?
Comedy, action, kata, horrors. I mean,
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, Lee. But I mean, there's horrors. In the first 20 minutes, where they go to the massage bar. He's like, "This." He's like, "Nah, what I'm talking about."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it hurt." Anyways,
And
yes. Initial thoughts. Great movie, comedy, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, he said that already. Move on.
Anyways, move on. Yes, sorry.
Classic fucking movie. This is great. Probably the greatest duo between fucking Jackie Chan and Chris Carter and shit.
Chris Carter. Coach Carter.
Yeah, so that's my fucking favorite movie.
And I'm the only one drinking.
My favorite Rush Hour. Yeah.
Really?
Part 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
part 2 is my favorite one.
Mine is pretty even, 1 and 2. I thought it was pretty good too.
Yeah.
I watch this movie multiple times a year. Yeah, it's one of
So
my
you said
favorite
that you
movies.
watch the other one at least twice a year?
Twice a year, but
then this
I could be
one's
wrong,
multiple
man.
times.
I probably watched both of them multiple times.
Like this
Nice.
fucker just puts in Netflix. They play from the beginning. Boop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
After it ends.
I literally watched all 3 of them in December.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they just added it to Netflix, right?
in January,
Like,
December,
recently?
something like that.
Yeah. Because they.
But we got the DVDs.
Oh, there you go.
DVDs.
Fuck yeah.
If people don't know what DVDs are, they're I don't know how to explain
What does it stand for? I don't even know what
Dick,
DVD.
vagina, dick.
Digital video, digital.
Digital.
it. Vaginal.
Yeah, but now I pass it on to Jose. It's
Jose,
one of my
initial
favorite
thoughts.
movies.
It was a very solid movie. Fuck, I can't hear.
It has Vegas.
Why, bitch? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the Red Dragon.
the transition.
But I think I don't know. I
it is
think
Red
part
Dragon,
1
yeah.
is probably better. This one's probably like a
Probably a 2.
nah. Fuck no.
Like 1 out of 3, it's a 2.
2 out of 2. No, just kidding. Nah, probably like 5 out of 5.
This one?
My
Do
favorite.
you prefer number 1 or number 2?
I think number 1. I think my favorite line from this one is when right at the beginning when they're fighting, they're chasing the triads. They're chasing Jackie and
Yeah.
what is his name? Carter.
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 Chris Carter.
And the fucking old Chinese lady's like, "Move, Kobe Bryant." That most?
Hi, Kobe. Yeah. He's like, move, Kobe.
Or the part when they're fighting at the end. Carter's fighting the Chinita.
His favorite
He's
part.
like, we could have had something special.
Yeah, there was a
But
lot
you
of
know what?
crazy as
Crazy
shit.
ass bitch.
You know, he didn't want to say that in
the script?
In the script,
Yeah.
he kept getting trying to get it changed, but
He did.
Damn, really?
Thank God he
he
did.
didn't want to call her bitch. That's
Yeah.
I
why.
don't think anyone wants to call him bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
I call people whores, but I call you guys whores.
Yeah.
I would have called her a bitch.
Back in the day, you say bitch fucking right away, really quickly.
I mean, now.
It was more acceptable.
I mean, but nowadays, even girls call you guys bitches. Because we are bitches.
I think
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I mean,
I'm
don't
just
even
kidding.
say if a
you
girl
get
wants to
beat.
demean you, they'll call you
I
a
don't get
bitch and
beat.
shit.
Huh?
if she wants to what?
Demean.
Yeah.
Demeaning.
Dementors. The Dementors in jail. They're crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but,
I would give it like a 5 out of 5.
I mean, it's too early to give a rating, but
Oh, okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's initial thoughts, brother.
So are you guys gonna fucking go? Like, are you guys gonna break it down, or should we just focus on like parts? What do you guys
I
want to
know.
do?
we'll do a quick rundown.
You wanna break it down?
Break it down.
Alright, so pretty much,
It's how it starts off. It starts off.
It
with
It starts
what?
off how
It's like
number
a
1
view.
ends.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
It starts off after part 1
because they're driving, no?
because this is part 2.
yeah.
Because they're just driving right and like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder what the next movie's gonna be.
I don't know, but one person doesn't come out in part 3.
But what do you call it? Because I know I just like, are they driving? Is that like the beginning of the scene?
Nah, so it opens up with the credits and
Yeah, of
everything.
course.
And
Yeah,
it's
but
going
like
through
after
the
that,
mountains
the
of Hong
mountain.
Kong.
Yeah.
And then it shows Huli dressed up in her costume. And then
Oh yeah, she delivers
bomb
the,
to
the
embassy.
package. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You said that Mexican.
Huli?
I think it's Julie.
It's Huli.
Yeah, you're saying it with your Mexican.
No, it's who? First name Lee. Last name.
It's like H-U?
Huli.
H-U?
I don't know how you spell it.
bitch. It's first name and then Lee's last name.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
Lee.
J-O like in Spanish.
Bless you.
I was repeating how they say it in the movie. Remember how he points at her at the club and he goes, Huli.
Oh. I didn't know he was saying a name.
And she runs.
I thought he was ad-libbing.
Don't fucking throw it, bitch. Because remember, he puts it in the shoebox.
I mean,
I die.
Yeah, but
Anyways, yes,
yeah.
go
The
yes, in the embassy, she
she
delivers
blows
a
it
bomb.
up.
Yes.
and then she said you should probably call 911 or something like that,
mm-hmm.
or the cops, because
911.
911 in China is not 911.
That's
Right?
No.
like 999.
It's like 611 or something like that.
Xi Xiaoping.
Tell him in the pee.
And then
it's
and then that's
Mitsubishi.
when it transitions into
The car scene.
The car scene, yeah.
Yes.
Which is
I
that
do.
shit is iconic.
I do recall that.
Iconic. How does it open up?
What are you talking about?
Because they're talking about, he's like, oh, like they're on vacation pretty much, and then like they're just talking. They're just are they singing at that time? No, right?
No.
No, because then that's when Jackie or Lee gets a call, and he's like, he pretty much like they're talking in, of course, I think Cantonese, which is not Chinese.
Cantonese. Yeah.
Cantonese, yeah, but they're speaking that language, and then he accepts it. He's like, dude, he's like, there's, like he's like, we believe it's Ricky Ton, and he's like, and
Yeah,
then
you missed a funny part.
fuck, what was the part?
I'll go over this.
Dude, okay, go ahead. I haven't seen the movie in a while. It's been like what,
So
24 hours?
Yeah, so
Was I paying
they're in the
attention? I was
car, and
coughing.
then 2 chicks pass by on
Oh,
the
yeah.
side of them, and then he looks
heard
at his
about
little
that.
translation book because back then they didn't have Google Translate or fucking Siri.
Yeah, the Google Translate. Yeah.
Yeah, and he pretty much tells them. I get him confused. The one at the club
Something
is
with the goat, no?
The one at the club is take their samurai sword and shave their butt, and then what's
Yeah, that's the one at the club.
the club, and then the car is the goat.
Sacrifice a goat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's in the
They're
club
like-
too. I don't know. He says some shit in Cantonese, but he says it wrong, and the girls get offended. And then he's like, "Cutie." He's like, "I just want to get food with you."
Yeah, let's get sushi.
Yes.
Let's get sushi or something like that. Yeah, I remember that shit.
And then Lee turns up his fucking car music on radio, and then
Damn, you didn't know what a radio was.
that's some contraction.
well, it's because it wasn't the radio; it was a CD.
And the
Oh,
Beach
yeah,
Boys.
The
Beach
Beach
Boys,
Boys,
yeah.
you're right.
And
the
then
Beach
that fool
Boys.
Carter gets mad and he fucking takes out his CD and he fucking throws it out. And then he's like, hey, he's like, don't you ever touch a Chinese man's CD.
That's a callback.
Yeah, it is a callback.
Fuck are you doing?
What the hell?
Don't wallet. Bitch.
You got that rich wallet?
No, I don't know. I got it from it was a gift
Fidelo.
Nice.
for I've been having
Yeah.
one for like years. Anyways, go on.
And then he said he wants mushu.
Mushu, which
Yeah.
He's like, you want Mushu?
He's like, you hungry?
like, no, I want. What do you say? He's like,
He's
no,
like,
he's like, I meant Mishu. He's like, Mushu. Like, what do you
He's like,
say?
so stop playing and show me to the shoe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's when he gets the call.
That's when he gets the call, and then that's when he's like, it's Ricky Dang. Or he's like, 2 people died at the
Embassy.
the embassy of, and it was 2 American things. Like, oh, hi. And then he
they
accepts
pretty
it.
much, he accepts it, and they're like low key about it, huh? Him? He
No,
doesn't tell
he's
Carter.
low key. He doesn't tell
He's
Carter.
like, did you take another job? And he's,
He's like,
no.
no. He's like, oh, let's go here. And he's
we
like,
got a big party
yeah, we got a big party tonight. And so they go, and that's when
They were on Heaven on Earth.
Because no, they
walk into the club.
Yeah, they walk into the club, and that's when Carter he's singing Michael Jackson, and then he's like, and then
He said, "To the boss, don't stop, don't stop till you get." Come
so
on.
that's when
Oh yeah.
yeah, so that's when Carter like he sits at the bar and he's like, dude, he's like, don't act like a tourist. He's like, I am a tourist. He's like, I'm not
on
back. He's like,
vacation.
he's like, I'm 2 inches taller than everyone here.
He's like, I'm 2 feet taller than everybody.
I'm 2 feet taller than everyone here. And then he goes.
Another callback.
And then what do you call it? What's his name? Lee. He goes to do his own
He's
shit.
like, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah, he goes to the restroom, and then Carter.
He's like, hurry up, don't take a long time.
and he goes to the bar, and he's like, and he's just seeing. He's like, dude, he's like, come on. He's like, what is this? He's like, come on. Like, it's a Chinese, it's a Chinese man that you trying to sing, and then
He's singing what?
The force don't stop.
Michael Jackson. He's like, come on.
He's like, come on, the force don't stop, don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah.
He's like, boo, destroy the classic.
Is you guys not hear this? Like, yes, you guys
Get
not hear this?
closer.
Yeah, and then, but he says close,
And then
he's
no, it's auto tune.
Yeah.
but then
Dude, he
anyway,
sings really well.
He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
He dances really well.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
And then it shows Lee like kind of scoping the area,
And-
and,
and,
then he
he's trying to
pretends to
find
go to the
Ricky Todd.
restroom. Yeah.
he's trying to find him.
And then the guards were
They're
like,
yo,
he kind
you
of
can't
like,
be in there. You can't be in here. And he's
He's
like,
like,
oh.
look for the restroom.
He's like, oh. No, he goes to the bathroom. He goes to the
Yeah, he goes
bathroom.
to the bathroom.
And then he gets out of the bathroom, and
And
then
then that's
he
when-
hears Carter freaking singing. He's like, no.
Come on.
And then that's when everything's
He's like,
happening.
get down.
And
He's
then
like,
Jackie
"Get
Chan
down."
goes, "I'm so sorry." You.
No. That's when he's like,
I'm so sorry.
He's like, come on. He's like, come on. He's like telling like Lee. He's like, dude. He's like, come on. He's like, come on, man.
He's like, get out. He's like, get
Just
off
leave
the
me
stage.
alone.
He's like, we're. That's classic too, right there.
But yeah, so he's telling Lee. He's like, come on, man. Like, and then he's like, come on.
Hey, he's like, get off the stage. He's like, we're undercover.
And then that's when he sings about, or that's when he tells the whole audience, he's like, oh, like, he's trying to talk Cantonese. And then he's like, translate for me.
He's like,
No, it's-
triads. He's like, beautiful women on this side, triads, and ugly women on this side.
and he's like, men go on this side, girls, and the Cantonese and all that.
Nah, the shit that made me laugh before that though was he's like we're here undercover, and then he's like, we must tread softly. He's like, tread softly. He's like, who taught you how to rouse the ball?
Kind of what?
round what was it? Rounds the ball, something like that. I don't know exactly, but that shit was just fucking funny. I don't know. Hey, just go with it. Why you have to question it? Jesus.
No, I don't get the reference.
Let me have this. Let me have this.
Yeah, then that's when he says the triad thing and the ugly women on one side, and then he doesn't really translate it.
Yeah, he's
Jackie
like,
Chan.
men this side,
Women
woman in this
that
side. And he's like,
And then
Hey,
who
sorry.
in here knows Ricky Tan?
but it's funny because he's like, sorry, my friend's very drunk right now.
And everybody
everyone
laughs.
Yeah, they're like,
And then he starts
"Ah."
speaking again, and he says the wrong shit again.
And then
That's where he says, "Take the samurai sword."
and like shave my ass or something like that.
Samurai sword.
And then that's when
You just told them to take their samurai swords and shave your butt.
and then that's when they see the
He's
girl.
like, I said
Right?
that?
Read me a roll.
Julie.
Read me a row.
Yeah, and then that's when he goes, "Huli."
And then he chases her. Oh, this is when they climb up the building.
bamboo.
And then he's like, hold on, Lee. And what's funny because they're coming up the ladder. He's like, hold on, Lee, I'll go there. And then he sees the guy fall down. He's like,
Oh,
I'll
hell
take the
no.
stairs. He's like,
He's like, oh, hell no.
He's like, I'll take the stairs. I'll see you up there.
And this is where the old lady, he's fucking running up the stairs and she's coming down.
Man,
she's like,
Oh, Psychobi.
yeah, move aside, Kobe.
Okay,
It's funny
classic.
because he's tall.
But in between that, like fucking fight scene was fucking sick.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
that was the first fight scene, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he goes up to the roof, right? He goes
Yeah.
up to the roof. Finally, Carter's there, and then like Jackie, or sorry,
He's out
Lee,
of
he's like
breath.
he's no, but Lee's like hanging out from a bamboo tree, and
yeah, the
remember the bamboo tree?
stick.
Oh, the stick, yeah. The stick, and then like she's about to shoot him or cut
She's
off.
about to push him off.
Push him off, right? Yeah, with the stick. Yeah, you're right, with the bamboo
And
stick.
then that's when Carter makes
comes
it
up
to
and
the
she's
top.
like runs away, and then and he's like, behind you. He's like, what? And she pushes Huli pushes
up Carter.
Kata, and then he's like oh no, he's like, the bamboo sticks are
The Chinese bamboo,
bamboo is very strong, yeah. And then he falls to the thing, and then
He's like, you sure? I'm
Oh, man, what happens after that? So when they
It's,
fall to the little kiosk little thing,
Then
They
it
go
goes
back to the station.
No, they
No, not
transitions
yet,
into
not
them
yet.
going to the heaven on earth.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So
No,
yeah.
they-
No.
yeah.
Because so that's when they go to heaven on earth, and he's like, I know where to take us, and so he takes us there, or he takes them there, and that's when they go to the massage parlor, and then that's when fucking Carter's like, he's like, oh, like you're a tourist? He's like, yeah, man, or something like that, or he's like, don't act like a tourist, and he's like, dude, he's like he pretty much like, I'm the only black man here, and
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, like he's like, oh. He's like, how much?
Flirting with her.
Yeah, he's like, how much? And he's like, oh, he's like, you're paying? He's like, yeah. And then he's like, no, I'll pay. He's like, no. He's like, I got American money. So he pays.
He's like,
and then
she's like, you got American money?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
American money.
And then that's when like the whole fucking she brings out this whole showcase of whores
Happy endings.
of happy endings. We got to go to Hong Kong.
Oh, I'm good.
TJ. But yeah, so that's what he picks out the girl with the big heart, the biggest heart.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
I'll take that one.
He's like, I'll take that one, and he's like, oh, the girl with the pink one is good
I'll
too.
take it. 'Cause my neck, my bad.
So
yeah,
he
like-
asked her, like, is she good with this? She's like, oh, very good. He's like, I'll take her too.
Yeah.
And that was like 4 chicks and shit.
Oh my god. I remember the part when they opened the door and Chris Carter went ahead and said, "Oh my god." I remember that shit. I just remember that.
And then Jackie Chan's like, hurry up.
Hong Kong is the bomb.
And then so he's getting massage and shit like that, and then you see Lee, he's just chilling there, like.
No, but that's just funny because Carter's like, I found out. He's like, you guys ever to the tryouts? He's like, I beat down like 10, like 20 of them. I got his ass kicked.
And then
He's
that
like, you
fool-
want to come to America?
Yeah, no, but before that, he was like, the joke he said, what was it? When he was like, hurry up, he was like, man, Lee, he's like, don't you ever rush a black man at a buffet line.
At a buffet.
But
And then before that, another funny part is he's like, it's okay. He's like, follow them to the quiet room, and then he's like, ain't gonna be no quiet room no more.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, and then it goes,
I'll be fucking too.
yeah, and then he goes in, and he's fucking pretending he fought a bunch of
Oh yeah,
fucking dudes, and he got his ass beat by one chick with the chopstick up his ass.
So that fool Jackie, he was following a lead, huh? Like, that's
Yeah,
why they
because
went there?
What's
Yeah,
his name
that's
is upstairs.
No, I
Ricky
think
Tan,
I
right?
think in that situation it just happened to be that Ricky Tan was there because he's getting a massage and then like he grabs the girl's hand and he's like,
yeah. He
Are you
sees it.
sure? Are you sure that they didn't go to the freaking station?
no, that was after.
No, that was it. Yeah,
because
remember,
they come back naked to the station.
To the station?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
I don't know
then-
why. In my head, I feel like they went to the station.
No.
They got in trouble. Then
No,
he
because
took
they
them
went
to
in the
massage.
car and he was like massaging himself.
yeah,
Yeah, and they're all dirty and shit.
yep.
Yeah, and so then like Lee sees Ricky Tan, and he like tells Carter like, I'm gonna go get backup, like just stay here. And then fucking that fool does Carter things. He goes up to him. He's like, Ricky Tan. He's like, come on, man. He's like, I've been looking for all over you.
And he's like, I'm busy or something like that. He's like, I'm busy.
He's like, you must be Lee's
Lee's
new friend.
new friend, yeah.
American friend.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no. He's like, I'm Lee's new muscle.
Oh yeah.
He's like, don't let this robe fool you. He's like,
And
it's
he
the
takes
only
off-
color they have left. It's
And
like,
yeah,
bro.
and he takes it, and then he takes it off, and he's all like,
He's like, I said, get up. And then he's like, you Americans are so funny. And then he's like, you Asians don't hear well. And he fucking grabs his laptop. He fucking
on his
smashes
smash, and everyone's like,
He's like, get your punk
Ass.
ass up out of chair.
and then he looks back, he's like, oh.
He's like, you wasted my vacation. I told you to get up, didn't I?
And then that's when what's his name, Jackie or Lee, he comes and he's like, dude, and he's like trying to calm him down. He's like, oh hey Lee, and he's like, old time or something like that. And then Lee's like,
He asked him about the embassy.
yeah, and then he's like, no, he's like, oh yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. And then Lee's to Carter, he's like, dude, he's like, and then he's like,
They were like getting mad at each other.
yeah,
he was telling him like pretty much like,
I go this
Let's
way, you
go.
go that way.
No,
I go this way, you go that
no.
way.
He was telling them like just relax, like
he's like, yeah, let's go home. And he's like,
and then that's when Carter gets in front of him.
yeah, and every time he's like, oh, like, he's like, I told you, or he pretty
Yeah,
much,
he grabs him, and then all his bodyguards get up. He's like, "Oh my lord!" And
then
he's like,
he's like-
"I'd love to buy you your new laptop." He's like, "I just seen a new one. It has a DVD."
does he know what that is?
He's like, "It has a new DVD player." He's like, and then that's what Ricky Tan is like. He's like, "Good day, guys."
And then that's when Carter and Lee are
so
like,
you go that way, I go this way. He's like,
they're like, oh, he's like, you go that way, I go this way. Oh, and then boop, beep,
they
beep.
start fighting. Another kind of fucking fighting scene.
The road.
Yeah, that's just crazy though. Like, fucking two guys whooping on.
No, I only seen two
Fucking
girls
like
walk up. Huh?
30 dudes. There's a lot of
Yeah.
guys in there. Yeah.
My thing is like, how
It's a
come?
movie.
Yeah, I was like, why can't they just like Oh,
Jump
bunch of-
them.
Bro, no. The funny thing is that it's
Like they wait till their homie get beat up and then like, all right, let's go.
No, but
let me go
it's
next.
Lee the one that's fighting. Carter is always just fighting like one guy.
Yeah.
Nah, he
he's
was
always
fighting
gonna beat up.
multiple.
Nah, he
fight.
fought.
That's
he
just
took
funny
lessons.
though when he takes the towel off the Asian dude. He's like,
smacks
what happened to you, man?
Oh yeah. He's like, no. He's like, I know why you mad or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, now I know why you mad or something like that. Because he takes his towel. He's like, oh, like I get why you mad or something. Like, that shit's just funny because he has a small wiener. So much stereotypes on that one.
And then they pretty much
They whoop on
They get
everybody.
their ass
pretty
kicked.
much.
No,
they whoop on everybody,
They
and then more
kick-
guards come.
Yeah, and then they kind of like.
Yeah, and then
they get fucking mugged.
yeah, they get drove into the freeway, and then they kick them out the car, and they're all naked. And then that's when they go to the station.
It's late. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's when they go to the station, and then Carter and
like-
Lee are like arguing, like, "Fuck, just got fucked up. We got a bamboo stick up his ass." He's like, "When you gonna
Literally?
Yeah."
Oh shit!
He's like, when you gonna have a day off? He's like, when's the last time you went on a date? And then that fool Lee's like, I've gone on plenty of dates. He's like, when? He's like, when's the last time you played Rainbow? What did you say? Had the Rainbow, something like that. And then he's like, it's this year, Lee, the year of the rat. And then he's like, you'll never understand. He's like, that's right. I didn't understand what you just said right then.
Bro, the writers of this movie are fucking geniuses.
They were
Yeah.
on it.
And then, that fool, I don't know if you guys noticed, that fool Carter had to borrow Lee's clothes. He's not
in
wearing
the office.
Yeah, he didn't have his own clothes.
Yeah.
And then that's when he walks out. But in between that, the captain and the FBI agent are talking, and he's pretty much like, "Oh, I'm gonna be taking over this investigation." And then the captain from China, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna have Lee oversee your people." And he's like, "No," he's like, "Just stay out my way," pretty much.
Yeah.
And then that's when Lee comes in, and then Lee's pretty much like, "I could get you Ricky Tang, wow, something like that." And
Ricky
then
Tang.
the guy's like, "No," he's like, "That's pretty much like our
Lead.
not lead, but like
bait. It was
yeah,
bait.
like our bait, yeah."
Like, that's our bait.
And then
Sorry.
that's when it shows Carter like wandering the streets of China.
And this is where it blows up.
No, yeah. So
He's-
It's at that
Huli.
time. No, it's at that time. Yeah.
yeah, when Carter's walking out, he sees Huli coming in,
And he's like, hey.
He's like, "Hey,
He's like-
cutie," and he blows a kiss at her, and then she just fucking closes the door. And then,
It's the cheap suits. He's looking for heaven on earth. It's like
Yeah.
heaven on
Oh
earth.
yeah,
It's
because his
heaven on earth.
Gonna go
passport.
back?
Because his passport. He lost his passport. That's why he's going back.
Cheap Seuss. He's like, "How cheap? Cheap Seuss."
And
And
then
then
he
that
goes.
comes out with the
and the
Chinese
king
fucking.
Yeah.
And then he walks down the aisle where they're cutting chickens and shit like that. And then
What was he trying to ask her?
if he knows where heaven on earth was,
Oh,
and she's
yeah.
like, "You want chicken?"
"Oh."
Yeah. She's like,
then
"You want
she's like-
Papa?" No.
No, he's like, I like my chicken. He's like unalive and fried.
He's like, deep
He's
fried.
He's
You
like,
ever
you
heard
know Popeyes?
Popeyes?
And he's like, oh, and she's like,
Ah! He's like, I don't want no chicken. What am I doing with the chicken? He's like, put the blade down and let the
he's
bird
like,
go
I'm a cop.
right
He's
now.
like, I'm a cop. He's like,
And he says, "I'm LAPD. What
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck
he's
does
like-
that matter out there?"
it's like, bro, you ain't shit, bro. Yeah.
And then he ends up taking then the fucking embassy blows up. And then that fool Lee thinks that fool died in the
In the
explosion.
office. Yeah.
And that's when he's like sad and he's like reminiscing and all that shit. And even though Lee's like out and about, and
Yeah.
Britain, he's like, then that's when he's like, he wanted Mushu.
All he wanted was some bullshit.
And he was like,
And then playing the Diddy song.
And then it cuts back to Carter.
They're
No,
going
yeah.
in between.
They
Yeah,
had the-
Carter.
what was
He
that
ends
song?
up.
he had just bought the suit, I think.
yeah, but what
He
was
ends
that
up down
song?
the block, and then he sees Ricky. Yeah. And then he tells the cab driver.
He said, "Now you are speaking my language."
No, because he's like, follow that car, and he's like, follow that car.
It's funny though. Like in the cab driver, is he saying "Eres chino" or it just sounds like that?
It's probably just the
Probably
Chinese
just-
way.
He's like it just because it actually sounds like he's saying "Eres chino." I'm gonna slap you, "Eres chino." I'm gonna slap you.
It's just your Mexican brain.
Oh, P break.
It's a shit break.
Yeah, you guys keep going.
Yeah. So
He fucking goes to sleep.
It's late. So,
yeah.
You guys keep going.
And then and that's when it transitions into
Red
to
Dragon.
the boat scene.
What is it called? The Red Dragon?
Yeah, the Red Dragon. Yeah, and then he meets what's her name? Rosalind.
Oh, she's so bad. Oh,
What the hell's her name?
I don't know, but
in
she has some.
in
She has
the
a
movie. In the
Nice
movie,
Isabella.
Isabella. Yeah.
Isabella.
I can't wait to wait. I can't wait for 12 a.m.
Wait.
because it's
There's no more beer.
medium more.
Yeah, he meets Isabella, and then he's like trying to flirt with her, and like he's making it seem like it's his boat.
She's Agent. What the hell's her name? Agent.
I don't know. I think it's Isabella.
I don't know. She's just a big heart, though. She has a big heart.
Yeah.
This is what ASMR sounds like. This sounds fucking shit. ASMR.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Peekaboo. Anyways.
And then
She has a big heart.
yeah, he's like this is my boat, and then she's like, really?
Oh yeah.
He's like, what's the name of the boat? And he's like, this has Menno Johnson.
He's like, I'm El Captain. He's like El Capitan.
And then she's like, really? She's like, because the name on the back of the boat was the Red Dragon. He's like, really? He's like, no wonder my key didn't work.
I must have gotten on the wrong boat.
And then that's when you meet the white dude, also.
The
Rain was his name?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Something like that. And then, yeah, it shows Lee climbing into the boat, like sneaking in to the boat. And then it shows Carter, like, kind of like creeping around the boat, too. And then Lee jumps one of the guards. And then he's like, where's Ricky Tang? Or something like that. And then
Carter comes down.
he's like, they killed a officer or something like that. And then he's like, who they kill, Lee? And then Lee's like, you. And he's like, who?
Officer, you.
He's like, you. He's like, officer, you. He's like, no, you. Yeah. And then
And then Ricky Tan summons them.
for some reason, yeah, like Ricky Tan knows that they're there already.
They got surveillance on that boat.
Yeah. And then the guard comes up and he's like, Ricky Tan wants to see you guys. And then that's when they go up.
I thought this was like a stupid part, Loki. How he fakes his death. Like, I get it because they're going to launder money through the casino.
Mhm.
So he can't be caught laundering it if he's dead.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, so you knew they were going to be there. You planned already to fake the death because you knew they were going to be there. It just
Yeah.
seems like he was too many steps ahead to me. But that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then Huli's up there with Ricky Tan. And then they start talking about
She's getting scolded.
how, yeah. And then they have him and Lee have a one-on-one conversation. And then Huli comes back and pops him in the chest. And
Pops
then
him in the titty.
he flies off the boat. And making it seem like
He
he's
died.
dead. Yeah. And then they get into a fight. Jackie Chan. Is Carter there? No, huh?
What fight?
In the boat? On the boat?
On the boat.
When after she shoots, after Huli shoots Ricky Tan, they fight. But I don't remember if Carter's there.
No, I'm okay. Thank you. Though.
Nah, he's not there.
Anyways,
Actually, there's one more, huh?
they fight. I think.
I'll take it.
I think Lee only fights, and then he fucks up everybody, and then that's when all the cops pull up, and then they pretty much like
They get mad at them,
Fucked
huh?
up the operation again. We're sending Carter back home. Pretty much the same shit as part one, but the reverse.
Wait, the crowd? Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, and then so then it shows Lee on the same plane back to LA. Oh no, he's like, follow the rich white man. He's like, follow the rich white man. He's like, he tells them about Stephen Rain, and then that's when they go back to LA, and then he's like, he's giving them the explanation as to why he thinks he's part of it, and then that's where the iconic scene is. He's like, when they started shooting, he's like, he was way too cool. He's like, white people, they ain't that cool. And then he's like, have you ever seen Godzilla? He's like, he's like, you guys be like, kayaka.
Yeah, because Jackie was like, he's like, Chinese people always stay calm.
Yeah.
He's like, hell no, y'all don't always stay calm.
He's like, when Godzilla come, you guys are like, kayaka.
Don't talk about my daddy.
And then it shows them in the hotel, and they're spying on Kenny's girl,
Isabella.
Isabella. Yeah.
She has a big heart.
And then
I don't know
she's,
about her ass.
It's funny that he, like back in the day, like you, like I guess looking at women's
And
lingerie
we're back.
catalogs was like a memorable thing, because also in the Wayans brothers, Marlon would do that a lot too.
Oh yeah, he would
Be like,
He'd
Victoria's Secret.
He's like, damn, that's page 6 of the Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. Yeah, that fool Carter quotes it. He's like,
excuse me.
what did he say?
Peekaboo.
He's like,
Ask Alan if he used to do that.
Sears.
the Sears one?
catalog,
Sears
the,
catalog.
the women's Sears catalog. They would show
Back in
thongs
the
and stuff, or what?
Yeah, well, that was when I was a kid. Later on, if you got it yourself on a... Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't get your hands on a Playboy, yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret.
That used to be a big thing, I guess, back in the day.
Hell yeah.
But
Did the job.
where was that? Yeah, so they see
spying on her.
they see the same girl that they saw at the at the police station deliver a package, and they think it's a bomb. So then they rush to her, and then they fucking break her door down, and they take the package.
There was a fucking funny part there though, bro. When he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. You keep watch, try to stay awake. he's like, slow down, baby.
He's like, what'd you say?
Jackie's
He's like,
a
"Oh,
fucking
nothing."
pervert in these movies, huh? Like
He's
a
"Nothing,
fucking pervert.
nothing." I said nothing.
He got it from
Damn,
Carter
you
though. He got it
fine.
from Carter.
The tattoo didn't even look like Snoopy.
Bro, it does not. It looks like fucking a hat or something with like a.
That
little
always
button
tripped
on
me
the top.
out as a kid too. Like that shit does not look like Snoopy.
Or one tit. That's what it looks like. A big ass tit.
Is there anything else that's like it's called Snoopy? Maybe it's something else.
I mean, the
Maybe
only thing I
not the
know of is the
cartoon.
Peanuts.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know. It did
Yeah.
not look
For
like fucking
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop
He's
Dogg.
like, I love Snoopy. He's like, can I
Snoop.
see?
He's like, I didn't get a good look at that. Oh no, that was later.
That's later, yeah. So they break down the door, they take the package, they run up the fucking stairs
He's like,
because they
damn,
think
you
it's the
fine.
bomb. And then he's like, Lee, throw it. He's like, we're gonna die. He's like, throw it. He's like, Lee.
There's people.
Yeah. And then he ends up throwing it like on the other side of the fucking roof. And then she walks up in her robe, and then she's like, get up. Both of you guys get up. And she fucking opens the package, and it's money. And then Lee's like, you said it was a bomb. He's like, no, I said she was the bomb. and then he's
She
like,
was the
she's
bomb?
the bomb. And then that's when she goes. She takes him back to her room, and then she pretty much discovers that she's customs, right?
She's FBI,
Yeah, agent, secret agent, right?
Secret Service.
Secret Service.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And then she pretty much like gives them a fake job. She like shows them how they're printing fake money and what it looks like, which is I think it burns red fake and then it's supposed to burn black. No?
Did she show her badge already?
Oh yeah, she shows
Yeah.
her badge. He's like, I didn't get. He's like,
This is the
"He's
smallest fucking little badge too, dude. Like,
like, I didn't
little
get to take a good look at that.
thing. See it
Let me
again.
see it again. I didn't take a look at that.
I love Lee. I mean,
Carter.
Carter.
He's like, and then
Got it.
when she's like, when they're already back in the hotel and she's like trying to like make them seem like they're,
Like they're
helping
part
them,
of it?
yeah. He's like, she's like,
Carter, this is
he's
your
like, your
city.
city, right? And then he's like, yeah. He's like, this is my titty. I mean, this is my city. and then,
Titty was right.
and then they walk out.
Titty was right.
Yeah.
She had a big heart.
Yeah, they walk out, and then that fool Carter's like, he's like, just give me 6 months, and I'll be protecting the president. And then that fool Lee's like, you know, we know you ain't taking a bullet for nobody. He's like, yeah, but they don't know that.
Oh, dude, I gotta rewatch this shit. Probably
And
at your house
then-
tonight.
Yeah, that's just funny. And then that's when it, I think they go see Don Cheeto.
Oh my god, I forgot he comes on this fucking movie.
Yeah, they drive to Chinatown.
Yeah.
Chinatown.
And then that's
Excuse
when
me.
Alright.
they go see Don Cheeto, and then they're
Still looks the same.
illegal gambling. Yeah, he does look.
You know what's
still
crazy though? Sorry,
Black don't crack.
this is the whole like. I'm sorry, this is more. Sorry, relevant. But remember like Kevin Hart, where he's like, I'm turning 56, and he's like, damn, bro. At that time, he was probably what? Because this movie came out, I think in 2001.
That's
Right,
like early
2001, 2001, 2002. But dude, he's probably what 20s?
Nah, he was in his
30.
Like
30s.
probably yeah, or like early 30s. Bro, I'm like, dude, that fucker still looks the same, just white hair.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Black don't crack.
Black don't crack.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you say black do crack?
No, don't. But anyways, sorry, go on.
Yeah. So then they meet up with Don Cheeto. What's his name in the movie?
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
Kenny. Yeah.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Kung Fu Kenny. That's where he
Yeah.
got the name. That's how Kendrick got his name.
And then he pretty much like asked him if he's
Fun
heard
fact.
of any fake money.
Fun fact.
Yeah. And then he's like, I had somebody like give me like a full stack that they owed me, and then he's like, he's like, can I see it? No, he's like, do you still have money? He's like, bitch, I've had
My lunch money.
He's
since
like, I
fifth grade."
have my money since the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And then he pulls it out of the safe, and then he like looks at Carter like fucking look away. I'm trying to open the safe, and then Carter's like, and then he looks away, and then he's like, he looks back at the corner of his eye, and then he grabs it and he burns it, and then that's when he's like, oh no,
like, "Woo!"
they
I think
fight
it's fake.
before that, before he gets the information. Yeah, they fight.
He tells him about his master, like
Chang?
something Pawn or something like.
Yeah.
A Twisted
Well,
Tiger,
Yeah, and
He's
he's like,
like-
well, his cousin.
Freddie Jackson,
Freddie. Oh yeah, Freddie Chang.
Freddie
no?
Chang, something like that, and then
Freddie
he's-
Jackson.
Freddie
Jackson
Jackson.
5.
Yeah, but apparently they both got trained by brothers.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the brothers. He's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, and then so then they go to the hotel where that guy gave the Don Cheadle fake money, and then that fool like
That's the guy
sees
from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Huh?
yeah, it is. And then that fool sees them. Oh no, they go to the counter and they ask for the guy. What's his name? Zane
Yeah.
or something like that. And then he like runs, and then it just happens that fucking who leaves
What
out
the
there.
fuck were they doing there? Just
I don't know.
Transferring the statues, right?
Some shit like that.
No, I don't know.
The
Yeah,
PF
they-
Chang statues.
They just happen to be out there.
The
Yeah, I
PF
think
Chang
they're
statues.
loading the trailer and stuff like that.
Benny Hanna.
Yeah, and then
They get their ass kicked.
they get set up.
It's Isabella.
Yeah,
She's like she's an op.
but technically she's protecting them because I think they would have got popped.
They would have
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah, and then it shows them getting knocked out, and then they're in the trailer. And then there's a bunch of racist stuff that happens.
Oh,
there
yeah, it's
too.
like, I'll slap you back to Africa.
He said, "I bitch slap you like that."
yeah, they're all tied up, and then That's-
It's a funny scene.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they break one of the statues, and that shit has money in it. Yeah. Anybody else want to take over?
And then
I forgot.
they start stopping. They fake like they're still tied up, and then the guards come in. They're like, "What happened here?" And then they get their ass kicked, and then they pretty much they escape.
Yeah, they
What the
fuck up the two dudes that open the door.
And then the other guards find out, and they start shooting at them. No,
No, they that fool Lee gives Carter a fucking boost up to the
Oh, yeah.
top of the trailer, and he's supposed to pull Lee up, but he fucking leaves him. And then that fool he leaves Lee to fight the
All
two
the
other
fools.
guards. Yeah, and then he's like, "You left me." He's like,
no, I was waiting for you.
And then what happens after that?
The other ones come. Huli come. They start shooting at them.
Oh, yeah.
and they run into the sewers.
The sewers, yeah. And,
And
then
it reveals they're in Las Vegas.
dude, that shit tripped me out as a kid, dude. I was like, how the fuck did they go through
And
the
then they
sewer
went to the Red
and-
Dragon, right?
and
They,
end up in
yeah.
Vegas?
they open up and it's a
As
Red
a
Dragon.
kid, I thought they went
Yeah.
from LA to Vegas from the sewer.
Mm.
As a
Looks
kid,
like
I don't
that
know
shit.
why.
Wait, so
Looks
how
like
they do
it.
that? So how they do it?
Huh?
So how they get to Vegas?
They got transported in those trucks.
In the trucks.
because they're
Because they're Italian.
Yeah.
Because they're Italian.
Yeah, and then so they turn out there in Vegas, and then that's when they.
He
that
said
fuck-
in Vegas. You dumb bitch.
So they pretty much go to investigate, and then he's like, "Nah, we can't go to no casino looking like this."
Oh yeah, and that's when they go to the fucking Versace.
they go
Yeah.
to Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, sorry. Now but yeah, now I'm back in
Seems
track.
bad.
Sorry, but yeah, that's when they meet the. What else is coming out from?
He comes on a lot of movies.
Yeah, he's
The
come out a lot
dude-
of shit.
He's
he always-
spicy.
He
I like
plays a lot
it.
of gay characters.
He's like,
huh?
Does he really?
He's,
Maybe.
he calls
He-
Carter a mochaccino skin.
He's like broad shoulders.
Yeah.
He's like mochaccino skin, broad
Buttercream,
shoulders.
buttercream. He's like, what size is the waist?
He's
He's like, hey. He was like, hey, sweetness.
He's like, watch it, honey,
Sweetness.
cuz. No, that's just funny though. When they first get there, that fool, he's like, nothing touches his body but silk. He's like, get my friend something from the kids
Kids
department.
he's like, look at you. He's like mochaccino face, and he's like broad shoulders. And what did he say? He's like broad shoulders.
Buttercream,
like,
buttercream.
something,
What
yeah.
size is the waist? He's like, let's go in. And he's like, hey. He's like,
He's like, he got
sweetness.
fire. He's like, he got fire, and he was like, I like him. He's like, go get it. He's like, okay. He's like, I will. Or something like that.
He's like, no, what does he say? He says some shit, and then he's like, I don't know why he says Little Kim.
I don't
he's
know.
black.
Probably,
Maybe.
perhaps.
He's like,
I'm trying to think
then-
where that fool comes out in another movie.
And then that fool Jackie Chan's
He
like,
does.
he likes you. And then he's like, I ain't shopping with you no more.
Let's see. I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, his name is Jeremy Piven.
Where the fuck does it come out? I know he comes out in a lot of movies.
Spy Kids. Oh no, that's a new one though.
Entourage, I know that one.
Oh, yeah,
Old
Entourage.
School, he does come out Old School. Serendipity, he does come out in Serendipity. He's the best friend of Matthew
Comes
Perry.
out in
Sin
Old School.
City.
He's the principal in Old School.
He is, yeah. Yeah, remember that. Serendipity, that's actually a good movie if you guys like rom-coms. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, he comes out in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That fool it was just a cameo
comes
for
out
him
in the
though, because
first
he was
one.
already famous at that point.
He said it comes out in the first one. What the fuck? I don't even remember.
First what?
The first Rush Hour.
He comes out in the first Rush Hour?
Apparently he does. Scary Movie 3. He comes out in Scary Movie 3. When the fuck does he come out?
Maybe he like broke.
Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, so then
So,
they
yeah,
get all
Silk.
fly and stuff.
He has crocodile skin. Remember because he says
He's
like,
like,
oh,
let's put a dead animal.
oh, he's put a tat on him. He's like, alligator crocodile or something like that. He's wearing a brown ass fucking crocodile or alligator suit, and yeah, they go to the casino, right?
Yeah,
and then
he's like, act like you rich.
Yeah.
And then Jackie Chan's like walking down like,
He puts his glasses on.
those fucking glasses are so
Bro,
ugly.
they walk in with the glasses, they take them off, and they're like, act like you're rich. And then they put them back on and keep walking.
I mean, yeah, those glasses are so fucking ugly, bro.
No, I thought
that's the time.
Yeah,
shit
those
was-
are hot shit.
Yeah. The
Hot
small
garbage.
glasses back in the day were
Yeah.
were
Do you know which ones are popular? Because okay, this is a sidetrack, but when I used to work at a sunglass place, the most famous requests that we ever got were the Terminator ones. The Terminator 2, where he had the Predators. They were the fucking they were from Ray-Bans, and they were called Predator 2s, and we stopped making them. Or Sunglass or Luxottica, they stopped making them. But dude, those were the most requested fucking sunglasses ever, dude. And they were like from the Terminator 2. Like everyone was like, "Oh, do you guys have the Terminator?" I'm like, "Dude, we don't." And they're like, they stopped making them, and they started making them again, but they're so rare. Like they're like Pokemon cards. They're so rare to get them
Sold
now.
out.
I thought it was the biggie ones.
No, the biggie ones are still around.
Yeah, but I thought those probably were.
I mean, they're like they kept making them because that was the moneymaker. But Brave Bands, bro, they just stopped making those. But no, dude, those were the most fucking famous ones. To like everyone was like, "Oh, we want those, we want those." The biggie ones, they're man.
I have those.
You have those, yeah.
Get for free.
I gave you right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did give you, bitch.
Yeah, but yeah. So then
I pooped.
they're in the casino, and then the white dude, Stephen Rain, is giving the whole backstory of why they named the casino the Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon.
And then that fool's like, we need to go to the back. He's like, I'll cause a distraction. And then you see Jackie Chan doing a bunch of like cat-like shit.
Bunch of ninja shit.
Yeah. And then that fool is just, Carter is doing Carter shit, talking shit.
He went to the craps
Being
table.
loud.
And he was just like, "Sir, this is a $50,000 buy-in."
He's like, "Oh, like
give me 100,000."
100,000.
And he's like, "Why'd you give me ones?" Or
No,
why'd you give me the
500.
500 chips?
He's like, I want those. I want those
$1,000
chips.
He's like, I want $1,000 chips.
He's like, "Why? Because I'm a black man."
He's like, do I look like Chicken George to you?
No, sir, you don't look like Chicken George.
Yeah, I still remember the way he just keeps looking down, like, nope, no sir. Yep.
And then he does a.
He's
He
like,
does
are you
the
a
whole-
ra-?
He does the whole speech.
He's like, are you racist? He's like, no, I am not. He's
Yeah.
like, well, give me $1,000 chips.
And then
And then
does Isabella pull Lee aside and was like, "Hey, like she dances with him,
after no,
starts salsaing."
I don't know.
My salsa.
I don't remember if
Perreando.
it was before
My salsa,
the
salsa,
distraction or
salsa.
after the
My
distraction.
salsa bring the sorry.
I think it was before the distraction.
Is this the one where he squeezes in through the bars and shit at the bottom all small?
That's right before they catch him and
Yeah.
put the bomb in his mouth.
Yeah.
That's just fucking hard to do. That he's squeezed through a fucking window.
Now,
Yeah,
do you
little
think
small
they
spot.
adjusted it or no?
I don't know. In the bloopers, it shows
Yeah.
him crashing.
Yeah. But yeah, so it shows him
Energy.
like where all the money gets like distributed and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they start chasing.
They're trying to find the plates, and I
Yeah.
think the plates were there.
They start chasing him, and then they finally capture. Huli captures him.
She
and
fucking
then-
kicks him. And she like rests her leg on the thing.
Yeah.
His face just was like, "Ugh."
Yeah, and then fucking Carter's
Smash,
over there
next
winning
question.
a whole bunch of fucking money.
Cara! Yeah, that's when he's like, give me number 7. He's like,
He's like,
And he
He's
gets
like, this 7 is for Mandela.
He's like, for the
yeah.
26 years for him being in prison or some shit like that. And what does the Chinito say?
He's like, I free at last.
Yeah, man.
Free at last. Oh my
And he
fucking
fucking
gosh.
wins. He jumps
Yeah.
on the table.
He wins 500,000, dude.
Dude,
Fuck.
but you know what's crazy? They're like after that's like
With
'cause
fake money. Because that shit was not real.
Yeah,
But the thing is too, like he's like fucking around, like he's like, well, he gets in the fight or that's when they get Lee into that room and then like they
Yeah.
starts fighting and shit like that.
That's
and
where
then,
they discover that Ricky Tan's not dead.
yeah, that's because he's right there. He's like posted. He's like looking at him. He's like, and then that's when so of course they fight and shit like that. And then that's when like I guess who kicks the girl, right? The girl kicks him out of the window because they're escorting this fucking they're escorting Carter out. And then
Well, she's trying to blow. She's trying to blow up the bomb.
yes, and then that's when they
then
start fighting with that
Jackie
girl.
Chan's,
Yes.
like, holding her like to her
Yeah,
face,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
he
yeah.
kicks. She
Yeah.
kicks him off the window. Yeah,
Doesn't Isabella save him there in that part too? In that
yeah.
fight
She
scene?
pulls out the
She
gun.
pulls out the
She gets fucking shot.
and
She gets
then-
fucking whooped too.
Yeah,
her
she
ass
gets shot in her
beat.
fucking.
Yeah.
I wish I beat her ass without the B.
Oh, whoa. She did not represent.
Yes,
Mexicans.
eat her ass. No, I'm just kidding.
And then
Like
yeah,
last
it shows
the last podcast. What was he's like? Because were you here? Where he's like, what smells terrible but tastes good? And I said ass. Oh, you weren't here.
I was here.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
I mean,
and,
nose goes. Ah,
Nah, it was,
Yeah.
he likes ass. I'm
And
just
then,
kidding. He likes
Alan
smelling.
was like,
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
dude, I changed so many dirty diapers.
So he likes ass. I'm just kidding. He's like eating ass is not a issue. Anyways, go on.
yeah, and then it shows the window breaking, and that's when Carter sees that somebody fucking it's Carter or Lee that flew out the window, and then he like beats the fucking guards up with the money or the chips,
the chips, he fucking
Yeah.
smacks him.
and then they start chasing that fool too, and then that fool Lee gets up, and then like he sees that fool Carter is like getting surrounded, and then like he helps fuck them up.
Yeah, it's a butt plug one. Yeah, dude. Yes.
It's a teaser toy.
Yeah.
And then it shows what's her name?
Isabella.
Isabella gets shot.
Isabella.
Yeah, and then that's when Huli jumps out the window and she's trying to find
Whoa. Okay.
the remote.
No, that.
Yeah, and
Stop
then
fucking those guards.
the
yo.
remote's
Dude,
getting
he
kicked around.
Saves these, remember? Do the energy ones.
There's no more energies. We're listening. I'm listening.
Yes, we're listening. Sorry, go ahead. But
You gotta
fucking
talk on the
you
mic.
have to mute.
Bitch.
Sorry, go
So
ahead.
they're kicking the.
Yeah, they're kicking the remote. That was trying to get the remote, and then it ends up closer to Huli. So then he has fucking Carter rip the fucking tape off, and then that's when he spits out the bomb.
And he's like,
And
no, but
then-
he's like,
He's like, "How was that what
He's
you're
like,
saying?"
he's saying, he's like, bomb.
Yeah, he spits it out and it blows up, and then he's like, what the-"
Otra vez este way.
He's like, what? He's
I
like,
told
what
you
up,
get the
man?
energy.
He's like, you didn't tell me it was a bomb. He's like, I did. He's like, boom, boom, boom. And then
They blew up like a crab table or something, huh?
Yeah. It rolls around the little
Yeah, the roulette.
Roulette, yeah. And then everybody starts fucking running because of the gunshot and then the explosion.
Yeah.
And then
No, because Carter's like, he's like, oh, I got a bomb in here or something like that. And that's when everyone leaves, right?
no, it's in part one.
Oh, shit. I'm fucking up already.
Yeah, he just spits it out and then she blows it up.
Yeah.
But they already started running though because they were
Yeah.
shooting
They
up at the.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
And then
no,
pretty much she does end up blowing it up. She blows up the crab table, whatever. And then they see Ricky Tan getting away. No,
No, he tells Carter that Ricky Tan's alive.
he's like, I got this.
He's like, let's go get him, and then that's when Huli throws the fucking spear, and he's like, ah,
And that's
then
when
he's like, I got this.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
And he's like, you go
you
get it.
sure? He's like,
I got this.
And that's when they start
Yeah.
fighting, and that's when he goes
and
find
that's just funny. That's where he does the speech. He's like, I think
Could've
you
been
could be a
together.
fine woman.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, we could be together. Oh no, what did he say? He's like, I ain't gonna go easy on you. He's like, I'm gonna pretend you're a man, a very beautiful man.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
Oh, yeah, I like
I'd like to take to the most.
Yeah, his tone changes. It's funny.
And then she like ties her hair. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I got some tricky shit too. He's like, and then that's when she starts swinging like that fucking sword.
Bro, it's
up
funny
the-
because he's like, whoa, he's like squaring up, and then she starts swinging. He's like, He's like spinning around the stuff.
yeah. Then they fucking get down, And then
By Nas.
it shows Ricky Tan going up to the top penthouse with, and then that's when he meets Stephen Rain, and then he low-key has the gun or the knife.
That fool Steven's trying to steal the plates.
The plates, yeah. And then that fool stabs him, and then that's when Lee walks in, and then he starts telling him that he's the same shit as his dad, and he's pretty much gonna die too, like his dad.
Don't
Trying to
talk,
recruit him.
about my daddy.
Yeah. No.
You're trying to recruit him, right?
And then that's when Carter fucks up the Chinese chick. Well, she fucks up herself.
Yeah.
She's literally
Yeah.
just dodging everything.
And then
She stabs
she
him
stabs
in the
herself.
arm.
She stabs him and the money protects him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
Benjamin.
knocks him down, and then he knocks the statue down. And
Oh yeah,
the
she
statue-
hits. They had she presses it
right.
and it goes.
Boom. Yeah.
And he's like, "Thank you, Benjamin."
Yeah, he's like,
We could have had something special.
but you're
but you
crazy ass.
bitch.
That's the best joke
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
movie.
And then that's when he goes up, and then that's when
He died fast, Ricky Tang.
He got kicked.
He got
Yeah, he
kicked
got
out
kicked,
the
but it was
window.
fast. But he's like, it was an accident.
It was an accident.
Yeah, but that's just funny though. He's like, he's telling him
do
about
that.
his dad, and then that fool's like,
Like, don't
Lee's
do
like,
it,
whoa,
Lee.
whoa, whoa. He's like, let
do
let
it,
him
Lee.
finish. And then that fool's talking major shit on his dad, and he's like, kick his ass, Lee.
It's like, pull the trigger.
He's like,
Pull
if
the
you ain't
trigger.
gonna shoot him, kung fu his ass or something. And then they fight, and then
He accidentally kicks him
he's
off.
gonna shoot Carter, and then Carter kind of like,
A diversion.
yeah, and then kicks him off the window.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's
damn.
like, damn.
He
He's
ain't
like,
coming out of rush hour.
That's a blooper. Nah, but it's still pretty funny. He's what did he say? He goes, he's like, damn. He's like, good kick, Lee. He's like, what did you say? He was trying to catch a cab.
Yeah, but yeah. But it was an accident.
And
then,
then that Asian chick.
Yeah, Huli
out.
comes in and she has the bomb.
And she's like talking. What the fuck is she saying before it explodes?
It doesn't translate. It just says Cantonese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah, she's just saying some shit.
Yeah.
And then they
She
get
called
their
them-
jackets
she
and then
called
they
them the
fucking
N-word.
slide down. Don't you guys think it's weird how they while they're taking their jackets, they move in towards her and then is it because so they could run?
They can get a
speed.
little speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I always thought that shit was weird.
Yeah. The thing that I thought was
Then that's just me.
weird too after watching it
Yeah.
today is they have the jacket and they're sliding down.
Yeah.
But when the fucking rope cuts off, how do they have enough time to fucking take off the jacket and grab the?
They were
the
far
fucking
down
string?
the rope already, probably.
They
Yeah.
grabbed onto the fucking thing and glided down.
They grabbed onto the rope though.
Uh-huh.
So originally they were holding onto the thing and then it snaps.
Yeah.
And then they let go of the jacket and then but I don't think there's enough time to grab.
Hey,
'Cause you would've
I'm
fucking
kind of
burned-
picturing that shit in my head right now that I could do it.
You would have burned
I would hug the rope and then just grab it.
You would have
They
burned your
would've not
hands,
have
no?
Huh?
You would have burned your hands.
Oh, don't they grab it and they go down as a rope?
No,
No, they're not sliding
Island's
down.
they're
different.
sliding down on their jackets.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They probably got
And it's-
far enough down to
It
where.
snaps and then they take
I don't
off
like
the
the way it
jacket off the
sounds.
rope and then
Bitch,
they grab the rope.
No, it sounds.
But do they
it's
slide
weird.
with the rope or do they stay
Sounds
It
crispier.
snaps and they're going down with the
No,
rope.
no, no. So
Dumb bitch.
are they holding onto the rope like that and using it as a rope
to swing.
to swing down?
Yeah.
But they're not sliding through the rope, right?
But they're falling when it snaps.
but they're swinging.
When they grab onto the rope, they swing.
Really talking about?
Yeah, I think they
Yes.
they're still holding on to it. So
It's because
don't
they're going
burn.
downward. So I feel like once it detached, they were already far enough down to where. If it
But he was
fell-
saying if they burned their hands.
They would burn their hands. They were going to.
But
not rope,
I don't
though. It
think
was
they're not sliding
They were
They're-
sliding with
with the jacket.
Yeah,
but once
so
they rip,
when
they
it snaps.
hold and swing.
But how
That's
they have
why-
enough time to take off the jacket off the rope?
Well, you don't fall like.
No,
no, but you're going down. You're
you're like this. I'm picturing that shit around my head right now. You're like this,
Alan's
and
like-
then you just let go and then grab and swing down.
Yeah,
Because
I would reach forward with my legs and everything too, and just try to grab the rope.
But I don't even think there was enough rope. Maybe.
I would have done the flip.
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They were probably far down already.
I would have.
We would have to
Hey,
rewatch.
life is hard sometimes. I would have.
okay.
I just ate
Instincts,
shit.
instincts kick into. It.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then they rope down and then they crash into the fucking semi.
the truck.
Yeah, and then another semi comes and that fool Lee kicks Carter. And Lee's running on the thing and
And then
Carter's
the other
rolling
dudes-
like
that shit is pretty good. I remember that.
And then they fucking fall and then that's when Jackie Chan's like, why did I float 10,000 miles for this shit?
Oh, and then the truck, and then they go
Yeah.
back down. Huh?
Yeah.
And then
They
that's-
would have fucking got ran over.
Yeah.
In real life.
It was like in
Okay.
Fast and Furious when they used the car to go under the truck.
That's possible, bro. I ride motorcycles.
would have-
Oh, but that's not possible when them laying down.
Fuck no, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
You can walk under the truck.
No.
You can crawl under it, no?
No.
It
Bitch.
has like wheels in the middle, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in the, but like underneath the car.
But it's not high enough?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, the Fast and Furious shit, I know, dude.
They raised the trucks.
It's so funny. I was
Yeah, they did.
I was talking to Oompa about this shit, but I was like, dude, like, you know, like, I don't know when you were used to ride, but there's a lot of. I had a not a small bike, but it was like you know, low to the ground. That I always wanted to fucking go underneath the truck so fucking bad.
Damn.
But I was
died.
But I would have died. But dude, that
Yeah,
just
the
seems so
cannon.
fucking cool, though. I would look fucking awesome, though. Imagine I had a GoPro, fucking.
That shit looked awesome in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, then I would have been dead. But fuck, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
Anyways. Go on.
yeah, and then it transitions when they're at the airport, and then the FBI agent
Yeah.
was like, "Thanks for helping us."
Isabella?
Isabella's there
She
too.
gives him a
She has a
kiss.
nice heart.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. I forgot what she said. She said something, and then she gives him a kiss, and then that fool just walks away.
She goes to New York, right?
She tells him about New York, and that's when he's like, I always want to go to Madison Square Garden.
So like,
to watch
yeah,
it.
that's
He's
the
like,
end.
he's like courtside. Oh, because he has $10,000. Remember Carter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just
so-
funny,
He
dude.
had
Like,
50.
It was 10.
no,
it
he
was
won.
It was
He won an additional 200,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he gave him 10.
Yeah,
He
he
gave him
just
10.
gave him, yeah.
So he had the 500,000 that he won last night, and then he went in the morning. He said, and he won another 200,000. So
But
that
he's
was
like,
balling.
I wanted to see like Knicks at the courtside.
Yeah, so she
Madison
gives
Square
him a
Garden.
kiss. Bye. She walks away, and then Carter comes in. He's like, "I see
Yeah, I
that,
see
you
you."
sneaky motherfucker." And then they say goodbye or something like that. Like, so this is it. He's like, "Yeah." They're saying their goodbyes and
Fucking
shit.
Carter.
Then they walk out, and then he says, "Carter." He's like, "Yeah, Lee." And like he's all
That
happy
was
coming
already
back.
losing back,
Yeah, like he knew, like, "Oh, call me back." And then he says, "I always wanted to go Madison Square Garden."
He gives him the 2,000, the 10,000.
The 10,000.
Yeah, he said like, "I always want another vacation."
Yeah.
And then they fucking. Oh no, wait! I forgot the part when he says, "You sneaky motherfucker," and Jackie Chan's like, "Well, what could I say?
Yeah,
I'm a player." And then yeah, so he says the Madison Square Garden thing, and then they leave, and they do the fucking
Yeah.
walking shit.
Come on. Oh yeah, what's that song?
Yeah, and that's the
then
end.
The fucking bloopers.
Yeah.
Calm
Oh
the
shit.
bloopers.
I got a PP. But anyways,
Yeah.
go on. Let's go. Let's do it quick.
All right, quick.
Bloopers.
I fucking my rating. I'll
shit.
give it a 5 out of 5. This is a Beano approval for
This is a
me. I
Beano
think it
approval.
was fucking funny as fuck.
I'm gonna give both.
4 out of 5.
I'm gonna give both of these movies a being
4 out of 5.
The
The
third
I
one
like
is
the
gonna be
first
a
one.
4.
I like the
Alright.
the first one better.
I'll give it a 5 out of 5.
No,
what are they?
too much Topo Chicos.
All right, so with that concludes our fucking episode. Like, subscribe, tell fucking everybody. Go out there, sign into other people's account and subscribe to us and shit. Get those numbers up. All right, so deuces later.
All right, love you guys. Bye.